Greetings! It's day one for this raw vegan challenge, our private group. I'm going to be showing you how to make a nice salad. Now you can choose whichever type of ingredients that you like and do things the way that you want to do them. However, these are some recommendations that I have just to make your route a little bit easier. So I have some organic cucumbers, and I also have some organic baby spinach that's triple washed. I've already rinsed my cucumber off, and I'm just going to show you a technique that I use to make cutting them easier. I'll take some slices of my cucumber. Again, you can make them chunky or thin, whichever you like. I'm making mine a little chunky because I like to have some substance to my food. So just slicing some cucumber here, and then stacking them on top of each other like so, and then just cutting down the middle, and then going 3 times across. Well, making 3 sections, so there's 2 cuts there. And then that way, most of my cucumbers are all the same size. That really does help with taste. So just putting those into my bowl along with my triple washed spinach. And I can also add some tomato. I'm going to get some Roma tomato. The Roma tomatoes are so delicious and good for you. So let me grab one of these babies. Now, where do I get my produce from? Maybe you're asking. You saw this one had Whole Foods. The cucumber, most likely, I think that came from Deep Roots. These Roma tomatoes came from the international market. Again, just taking my sticker off. Some, again, organic Roma tomatoes. You can tell it's organic by the sticker. It has a 9 in front of it. So that's how you know that it's organic. It has 5 digits. I'm just going to rinse my tomato off. And same concept when it comes to cutting. I like to try to have nice uniform, slices. So I'm going to slice my tomato. Now I will need a whole Roma to myself. It's really good. And then just stacking, cut down the middle. And this one really just needs one more cut. And then just putting it into my bowl. So I'm only making a small portion for myself, so that's why I'm using this small bowl. Of course, if you were making a huge, big salad for more than, 1, 2 people, you can get a bigger bowl and just double these ingredients. Some people also like to take the stems off of their spinach, clip the stems. Again, that's your choice if you want. I'm cooking, not cooking, I'm prepping for myself, so you will see me, licking my fingers, things like that. But when I'm prepping for others, I don't do that. This is just my own personal bowl, so that I can stay raw vegan. It tastes delicious when you make your own food. So I'm going to put some Mrs. Dash seasoning. And I like to just do things by hand. I don't really measure my seasonings out. I like to go with how I feel that day, that moment, or whatever. And I'm also going to add some ginger powder. So go ahead and put that ginger in there. Also, I like things spicy, so I'm going to be adding some cayenne. Let me put another light on. Maybe my video will be a little brighter. Okay, there we go. Okay, yes, got some cayenne pepper. Put some of that in there. Ooh, this is looking right. And also, let's see. I think some black salt would be nice. So we put our black salt into a shaker. When you buy it from the store, it's most likely not going to have its own shaker. So I'm going to put some black salt in there. Also, what would be good? Just looking over at the seasoning rack. Some parsley. I'm going to add some parsley today. All right, so just sprinkling that on there. I put all of my seasonings in here first. Okay, so next I'm going to add some dressing. Making my own dressing here with some apple cider vinegar. Now, not too much of this, but you want to make sure that you shake it up before you use it because it starts to separate from the, you know, all the apples that were in there from the mother. So I'm just probably going to put about a capful and just kind of drizzle that onto my salad. And I also want to put some olive oil. Now let me just come back over and tell you guys, I made this particular dressing with a lot of different seasonings and olive oil. And I like to pre-make some of my dressings because sometimes I don't have the time to sit here and do the seasoning one by one. So I already have it, you know, like kind of pre-made. But this is the best way because it's like live, it's raw, you're doing it in the moment, you get to taste how you're feeling that day, you get to put whatever you know you need in it. So I'm just going to use the rest of this as my olive oil today and drizzle that onto my salad. It was just enough for me, which I'm happy about because now I can make a new batch of this and then whoever else wants some more will be able to have some. So once all of that is together, I'll just go ahead and take my fork and kind of just mix it all up. Or you can also, like if you have a Tupperware and you want to put it in your Tupperware, you can shake it up really good. Once I get all my prep work done, it's easier to clean up as well because I'm cleaning as I go along. So just mixing all that together. And I'm feeling like I also would love some olives in this mix. This is looking really delicious. I'm going to grab some olives. And these are delicious. They're so good. So I'm just going to put some of these into my salad. Oh yes, I love olives. And again, this is just a quick and easy salad. You can always add or subtract any of these ingredients. Red onions are really nice. Mushroom, you know, just make sure they're raw. Whatever you have in there, that it's not cooked. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this and be able to post this simple recipe for a raw vegan salad. Okay. Let me go ahead and just take, you can take a look at the salad. Let me turn my camera around. Let's see. Oh, I guess it won't let me. So, okay, here we go. So can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not, but maybe this was still just a good look here. So you can see the salad, how beautiful it is. Nice and mixed up. You can also take your hands. Again, I like to do this when especially when I'm making food for myself. I like to have a relationship with my food. You just got to make sure your hands are clean before you start. All right, so yeah, that looks really good and mixed up for me. So that's that for day one of my lunch, because I will be fasting in the rise. So this is the lunch for day one. Enjoy. Peace and love.